Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Boys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the new Halloween promo. And boys, there's a couple of cards on here that look very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and look at every single player, and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on each specific card. But before I start, I want to say this design on the card is just brilliant. Every time UFL does, a new card design, they just knock it out of the park, man. When they get a promo like this, Halloween, or let's say for Christmas, they do a Christmas promo, I'm sure they're going to knock it out of the park. I think my favorite card design was the St. Patrick's card design. That card design is still, to this day, my favorite. But, I mean, just take a look at the card design. The detail on it just looks incredible. I love the customization ideas UFL always brings to the table. They always knock it out of the park. And another thing I want to say is the only reason I'm on the UFL Hub website is because UFL Scout, as much as I love Coach and as much as I love that website, there is just way too many ads, on my laptop when I'm using that website. And UFL Scout, I have it on my phone. I use the app every single day. But unfortunately, on my laptop, there's just way too many ads. And I just cannot stand ads. Like, if that's something you guys want to know about me, I cannot stand ads. I hate them. So I had to come over here on this website. And Coach, if you're watching, I love you, but I cannot stand ads. So that's why I'm using this website. But without further ado, boys, let's get started. So the first player we have is Lorenzo, Lucca. And as soon as I saw this player, I got scared because I thought it was going to be the striker position. But no, he is actually a center back. And that's another thing I want to mention. They took a page out of FC's book. When FC, if you guys have played FC, they do this promo called Shapeshifters, where they take like a striker, for instance, and turn him to a center back. That's what you guys see right here. They're doing that, but they're including it in just a Halloween promo. And I don't mind this at all. I honestly do not. This makes the game more fun, I guess, and it gives us more cards to actually try and have fun with. So if we take a look at this card, the pace is decent. 75, 78 acceleration, 72 defending. I think with this specific playstyle, his acceleration does get a boost, but I'll have to double check that. Obviously, all of these right here are just atrocious. The passing, the dribbling, the composure, to be fair, is very decent. 82 reaction, 76. But take a look at the defending, boys. 85 defending, 88 tackling, 82 interceptions, 87 heading, 87 defensive positioning. These kind of stats are very good. For a center back, very good. And on top of that, he has 83 strength, 83 jumping, decent stamp, but the stamp doesn't really matter because he's going to play a center back. But this is the main thing from this card, boys. Look how tall he is, 6'7". For a center back being 6'7", he's never going to lose a header, boys. This guy's never going to lose a header. And I'm very intrigued, in this card. I really want to try him. I don't know if he's going to be good in a 4-back formation because many center backs that have this similar pace, and when I use them in a 4-back, I struggle, because they cannot catch up to certain balls. So in regard to this card, I really feel like this card is going to be very good in a 5-back formation, specifically in that middle center back position, because there's three. There's the left, the right, and the middle. And I think in that middle position, especially for the crossing, he is going to be lethal. And I hope I can pack this card because I really want to try him. I don't know if he's going to be like a starter card, but he's the card for sure. Just for fun, I would really want to pack. So let's move on to the next player. So the next player we have, boys, is Kasper Schmeichel. And boys, I'm not going to take too long on every single card. This card just looks like a basic goalkeeper. 87 diving, 82 kicking, 80 handling, which is not good, 85 reflexes, and 82 positioning. This card just looks like an average goalkeeper, if I'm being honest. He did get a big boost. His other card was 80, and now he got a +6. Like I said, a big boost, but in my opinion, I am not interested in this card. So let's move on. All right, boys, the next card we're going to take a look at is Federico Bashirotto. I think that's how you pronounce it. A center back, just by looking at that pace, boys, like there's no way any of us are going to use this guy, right? I mean, his defending is pretty good, but nobody's going to use this card. 67 pace. There's just no way anybody is going to use this card. So let's move on. The next card we have is Dan Burns. Same thing, boys. 63 pace. Even worse pace than the previous card. And the defending on this card looks great. I mean, look at it. 88 defending, 91 tackles. His defending is brilliant. But who's going to use a card with 63 pace on a center back? Unless you're running a 5-back and you put him in that middle position, maybe it can work. But other than that, these cards under, any center back under 70 pace is unusable in my opinion, especially if you want to compete at the top level. So this card is a no-go. Let's move on to the next. The next card, boys, is a left winger by the last name of Malvano. Decent pace, decent shooting, decent passing, decent dribbling, nothing crazy. Honestly, this is just an average card. This is what we call a bang average card, boys. I mean, if you pack him, honestly, he would just go into a particle pack in my opinion. Nothing crazy for me. So let's move on. Now we move on to Adama Traore, boys. This card interests me a lot, because look at how I play. I run the 5-back, but with attacking wing backs. This guy is one I really, really want just to try. I mean, his stats look crazy. 91 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. He's always fast. We all know that. The passing, though, is very, very bad. That's the only thing that I don't like, the pass accuracy. I mean, look at this 62 passing. Very bad. Very, very bad, because I do pass a lot with my fullbacks, when I go up the pitch. So I don't know how good this is going to be. With only 62, that's very, very poor. I mean, the crossing is decent, 82. So we'll just have to see how he plays if I manage to pack him. And the dribbling is decent, 80 dribbling, 81 ball control, 81 agility, 84 composure, and then 73 reactions. The reactions are pretty low. And then again, the defending, very, very low as well. This card, I just feel like he'll play over his stats, and that's why I'm very, very intrigued in this card. But if you just look at it, he got a big boost from a 78 to 87. That's a big, big boost. I wish they would have gave him at least a little bit more passing and a little bit more defending. But this card is made to play as a wing back. There's no way you guys can use this card as a starting right back, especially if you guys play like a back four. You're cooked. You do not play this card in a back four because he has no defensive stats, boys. So do not do it. Only use this card as a wing back, and that is why I hope I pack this card, because I really want to try him. I feel like he'll play over his stats. So yeah, hopefully I get this card. Let's move on to the next. The next card we have, boys, is Harry Maguire from Man United. This guy, I mean, 73 pace is decent, I guess. I just said 70 pace is, I feel like, the absolute lowest I would use for a center back. He does have 73, still pretty low. I would play him. Again, another player where I just wouldn't play him in a back four. He would have to play in a back five. The defending, though, on him is very, very good. 93 tackles, 86 interceptions, 82 heading, and 86 defensive positioning. 90 strength, 94 jumping. He just looks like a crazy, crazy center back. But the thing is, the pace. The pace might let him down. So my recommendation, boys, if you guys get this card, I mean, you can try him in a back four, but I feel like he'll really thrive in a back five. Let's move on to the next card. The next card we're going to take a look at, boys, is Alexander Sorloth. This guy plays for Atletico Madrid. Very, very tall player. Same height as Holland. And the card looks decent. I mean, nothing too crazy. 83 pace, 79 acceleration, 86 sprint speed. Shooting is decent. 89 finishing. I mean, that's a big one. 80 positioning. Passing is horrendous. Pass accuracy, at least, is at 70. Dribbling, 76. So you're not going to be able to turn and, do all these specific skill moves with him. He's going to move like a truck. Defending, nothing at all. But his heading is 89. So he is going to be very, very good with heading in the air. And as well, he has 91 jumping, boys. So if you guys get this card, all I would do is just spam crosses, because he's probably going to get on the end of it with 91 jumping and 89 heading. Is most likely going to be goal. So this card is nothing crazy, like I said. Just a bang average card. Let's move on to the next. So the next card we have, boys, is Scott McTominay as a striker. Another position change. This guy is originally a CM. He got a pretty big boost. And pace, 83. Shooting, 81. I mean, if we take a look at anything crazy, I mean, the shot power is 86. I guess that's decent. Passing is decent. Dribbling is the same thing as Sorloth. You're not going to be able to do that much things. Turn. I mean, look at his agility. 68 agility. 70 dribbling. Like I said, you're not going to be able to turn at all with him. When it comes to the defending, heading is the only thing that's green. 80. So decent heading, I guess. Strength 86, stam 85. I mean, he's just another one, another bang average card. I think honestly, for me, if I were to pack this card, I would just send him straight into a particle pack. I don't think I would ever use him, but you never know. So yeah, he's just a bang average card. Let's move on to the next. So for the next card, boys, we got Denzel Dumfries. This is the guy, if you pack, you can play him in a 4-back, because I do believe this guy is going to be the best right back in the game. Before UFL, updated this whole system, this guy was the best right back in the game. And I think with this card, just by looking at it, 89 pace, 86 acceleration, 91 speed, 81 pass accuracy, 83 crossing, 81 ball control, 82 reactions. I mean, the defending isn't the best still, if I'm being quite honest with you. But the way he plays, and especially with his pace boost, boys, he's going to play over his stats. And I'm going to say it right now. I feel like he's going to be the best right back in the game. Like defensive right back, just his presence alone is going to be intimidating. And I really feel like he's going to play over his stats. I know his defending is only 78, but trust me, boys, I know how Dumfries plays, especially when he's upgraded. He is not fair in game, and I really feel like he is potentially going to be the best right back in the game. Let's move on to the next card. So the next card we're going to look at, boys, is Mancini. This guy is another one where I'm just going to skip it because 69 pace, never going to use him. His defending is immense, though. I mean, look at the stats. Most of them are over 90, 94 tackles, 93 interceptions, 90 defensive positioning, 90 strength. If you guys really want this card for, a defensive presence, run him in a back five and put him in the middle. He might cook for you. He might not. But for me, the pace is just way, way too slow, boys. And I'm going to have to say skip on this one. The next card we have, boys, is Camavinga as a left back. Very interesting. His pace is decent. Very decent. 84 pace. Shot power 83. Passing is very good. 81 pass accuracy. 84 crossing. 88 ball control. 91 reactions. That's very, very good. Defending 82, tackles 90, interceptions 87. Whew, that's very, very good. I didn't expect it to be that high. Defensive positioning 83, stam 90. This card, boys, strength 85. Boys. I'm getting all tongue twisted talking about this card. This card looks incredible. This is one I really hope I pack. This guy, just if you look at his stats, he doesn't look crazy, but taking a deep dive and actually looking at his stats, the defending is only 82 because the heading is so low. But I mean, tackles 90, interceptions 87, defensive position 83. And then the same thing for the fitness, 90 stam, 85 strength, and the jumping brings it down. Boys, this card is incredible. I really hope I pack this card. This is one where, boys, if you guys get this card, try him at a left back. I think even in a back four, he would play very, very good, because he has very, very good defensive stats. But I am thinking about playing this guy in a back five with his passing, with the way he has high stam. I know he'll cook. He looks incredible, and I hope I'm able to pack this card. Let's move on. So the next card we have, boys, is Enzo Fernandez. And to be honest, boys, just by looking at the card and the base stats, it looks bang average. Like, there's nothing crazy about this card. I don't think he has another position like CM. So CDM is the only position you're going to be able to play him in. I mean, his passing is very, very good. His defending is very, very good. 91 tackles, stam 81. His stam should be a little higher in real life. This guy's a machine. But on the face of it, boys, I'm not too interested in this card at all. Maybe if you're a Chelsea fan, this guy interests you. Or if you're from Argentina. But other than that, this card is very, very bang average. In my opinion, some of you guys may disagree because he's very high rated. But I do not like this card. Let's move on to the next. The next card we have is Mikel Merino from Arsenal. And it's funny how they gave him a striker because for Spain, he plays kind of as a center forward striker, and he's always bagging goals for them. Even for Arsenal last season, he was playing as a striker because Arsenal didn't have a striker. And, he was cooking for him. And if we take a look at this card, 81 pace, 80 shooting, 87 shot power, which is interesting, 83 passing, 85 pass accuracy. The dribbling, 95 reactions. That's a very interesting stat. No defending stats, 82 heading. Fitness, 90 strength, 86 stam, and 86 jumping. He looks like a decent card, boys. Am I interested in this card? No. But for all the Arsenal fans, this card is going to be for you. This card is specifically for Ed. If you guys don't know who Ed is, he actually streams on Twitch. So check him out. He's a very, very good Twitch streamer. But he's a big Arsenal fan, and I know he's going to want to pack this card, because nobody else is going to be interested in this card. Let's move on to the next. The next card we have, boys, is the goalkeeper. It's actually Magic Mike. For his skill, let's start off. He has the fast feet goalkeeper. As you guys can see, it says allows the goalkeeper to move faster using the right stick. I mean, for players like myself, that's very interesting. I would want to try that, see how it actually works, because I do move my goalkeeper a lot. He looks like a very, very good goalkeeper, boys. 90 diving, 89 handling, 88 kicking, 90 reflexes, 90 positioning. Very, very good goalkeeper. I wouldn't mind packing him. You know, he looks like a very, very good card. So hopefully I can get my hands on this card as well. Let's move on to the next. The next card we have, boys, is Mr. Dybala. Paulo Dybala. Boys, 89 rated. Just look at this card, boys. First of all, the dynamic is fucking cold. You know, he's doing his signature celebration. He looks sick. And the pace, I mean, for a cam, 82 is perfect. His shooting, look at this, boys. 87 finishing, 89 shot power, 90 long shots, 89 positioning, 95 penalties. The passing is decent as well. 91 pass accuracy, 81 awareness. Crossing, I don't care about. He's going to play as a cam. 84 free kicks. The dribbling, to be fair, the dribbling is pretty low. 80 dribbling, 88 ball control, 83 agility, 86 composure. And the stam is decent. The only thing that lets this card down is the weak foot. He has a 2-star weak foot, boys. I am not a fan of that. But if I do manage to pack this card, I just know he's going to be broken regardless. Even with that 2-star weak foot, if you get him on that left foot and shoot from range, because as you guys can see, he has a long ranger. If he gets a shot on that left foot from outside the box, it's a guaranteed goal, boys. I guarantee you. This guy looks incredible. Besides the 2-star weak foot, this guy, if I pack him, I'll be very, very happy. He's probably one of the ones I want to pack the most. He just looks very, very fun to use. And this dynamic just makes him look so cold. I really want this card, boys. I really do. And I don't know how you guys feel about this card. But for me, I think this is one of the best ones in the promo, hands down. But yeah, boys, let's move on to the next card. So the next card we have, boys, is Emi Martinez. And I think he has the same skill as Magic Mike. Yeah, he does. The fast feet. So I wouldn't mind packing this card as well, because I do use goalkeeper movement a lot. But he's actually better than Mike. 92 diving, 92 kicking, 86 handling, 93 reflexes, and 94 positioning. Very, very good stats, and I wouldn't mind packing this card. He looks like a great, great goalkeeper. So let's move on to the next. Next card we have, boys, is Rudiger. This guy is back to being meta. I feel like this guy fell off a bit, you know, with the new season started. But with this card, with the upgrades he gets, he looks like a machine. He looks to be back. And by being back, I mean him being one of the best center backs in the game. This card looks absolutely phenomenal. The skill trait he gets is the Air Sentinel. You know, very, very good skill trait to have. I mean, and let's just take a look at his stats, boys. 85 acceleration, 80 speed. Very, very good. We don't care about any of this because he's a center back. But look at the defending stats, boys. Look at these defending stats. Overall defending, 90. Tackles, 90. Interceptions, 91. Heading, 84. Defensive positioning, 91. When it comes to the fitness, strength, 90. Stam, 83. Jumping, 85. Just a very, very good looking center back card. He isn't short either. He's 6'3". This card is going to be very, very good. I feel like if you guys pack this card, you guys have a good center back. He can play in a 5-back. He can play in a 4-back. Any formation you guys want to use, he will fit right in. And I hope I manage to pack this card as well. I feel like there's a lot of Real Madrid players in this promo. And for some reason, in every game, Real Madrid players are always meta, boys. They're the most meta in the game. And that hurts to say because I'm a Barca fan. They actually just beat us this past weekend 2-1. But in this game and in every single football game, like I've said, Real Madrid players are always so meta. And this card is no different. He's going to be, for sure, one of the best center backs in the game. So let's move on to the next card, boys. The next card we have, boys, is Nico Barella, boys. 91 rated overall. He has the tackle and pass skill trait. And, I mean, his card looks decent. I mean, 79 pace. I feel like he is more of a... Because if we take a look at his passing, obviously, just tremendous. 96 awareness, 91 pass accuracy, 91 crossing. Very, very good. The dribbling is okay. The reactions, 93. See, his stats are average. You know, shooting, nothing crazy. Defending, nothing crazy. Fitness, nothing crazy. I feel like he would be good as a box-to-box, maybe even a holding midfielder, just because he has this skill trait. With this skill trait, it would make him defensively much better, because if once he tackles that ball, it'll go straight to a teammate. So maybe play him as a CM. Don't let him cross the halfway line, or a box-to-box. I feel like that is where the card is going to thrive. And yeah, boys, just a very, very good-looking card. If you guys need a CM or a holding CM, this is your guy. Let's move on to the next card. So the next card we're going to take a look at, boys, is Alexander Isak. And this is one of the cards where, yes, the stats look very, very good. I mean, as you guys can see, 90 speed, 89 acceleration. The finishing is tremendous. Positioning, tremendous. The card just looks good, right? A very, very good looking card. But how on earth does Alexander Isak not have a yellow skill trait. How on earth does a 91 rated card not have a skill trait? You know, he does have the finesse shot accuracy, which is great. But why does this guy not have a yellow skill trait? Just like Brella, he's 90 rated. Even other cards that are lower rated than Brella had a yellow skill trait. I don't understand why they decided not to give Isak one of them. Personally, for me, I do not want this card just because he has no skill traits. He's 91 rated, boys. 91 rated. And for me, I feel like he has to have a good yellow skill trait, and he doesn't. So unfortunately, I am uninterested in this card. Yes, he's probably still going to be a beast of a player, but like I said, no yellow skill trait, 91 rated card. It's like very unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are a Liverpool fan, you know, this is your guy. But for me, I do not want this card. Let's move on to the next. Another card I don't want to pack is Declan Rice. Another guy for Ed because he's a big Arsenal fan. But this is another card where I'm just not interested in, boys. 71 pace, just not great. I mean, he's not going to catch up to anybody in that midfield. The dribbling is bad, just 91 reactions. Passing is decent, I guess. The defending obviously is going to be very good. And the strength as well. If you guys are an Arsenal fan, this is your guy to get. The skill trait he has is the outside arc shot, which doesn't make sense. He's a CDM. He could have got, you know, a defensive skill trait, but they decided to give him this. Don't know why. But yeah, boys, I am not interested in this card, and let's move on to the next. So the next card we're going to take a look at, boys, is Mr. Jude Bellingham. This card looks very decent. 87 pace, 91 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. Before I actually move on and take a look at his stats, boys, his Mastery 2 card, I play him as my cam in my team. Just non-existent. He does not feel good whatsoever. Maybe this card will feel a lot better, you know, with better upgraded stats, but this Mastery 2 card down here, boys, I hate it. That's why I really want to pack Dybala so I can play him in that cam position, because I cannot stand Bellingham any longer in my team. I really hope I get a new cam this week. We'll just have to see. But if we take a look at this card, like I said, 79 shooting, 80 shot power, 83 long shots, very decent. Passing is very good. 89 pass accuracy, 87 awareness. The dribbling is very good. 91 dribbling, 94 reactions, 87 composure, 83 agility. Very good. The tackles, 83. Same thing. This guy is the same thing as Nico Brella, boys. Same thing. He can play as a holding CM, a box-to-box, or even as an attacking CM. He can play it all. Personally, knowing that he has the fast-driven pass, I probably would play him as an attacking CM, boys, if I'm being quite honest. I wouldn't play him as a defending CM. He would either be a box-to-box or an attacking CM. I feel like that's where he's going to thrive. And yeah, boys, if you guys manage to pack this card, let me know how it goes. Very interesting how this card would play in game. But yeah, boys, let's move on to the next card. So the next card and last card that we're going to take a look at, boys, is Vinicius Jr. And I was looking at his 90 rated card compared to this one, boys, and it's really not that much of a difference. I mean, this card has 94 pace, 86 shooting, 91 finishing is very great, but the shot power is so low, 77. 92 positioning is great. The passing is decent, 78 pass accuracy, 80 awareness, 87 crossing, which is good. The dribbling, as we all know, Vinicius Jr., one of the best dribblers in the world. He has 95 dribbling, 95 ball control, 92 agility, 81 composure. And then for the fitness, he has 92 stamina, which is great to see. Very high stamina. And as for the skills, he has the ball roll 4x4. This skill move, if executed correctly, is very OP. But nothing crazy. You know, he is not a crazy looking card, boys, in my opinion. And yeah, boys, that is going to be the video. I mean, I went through every single card and I gave my opinion on which cards I feel like are going to be good and which ones are going to be bad, or which ones are just bang average. I feel like I only said a couple of cards look, you know, very good. Like this Vinicius card, I wouldn't say he's average. Like, he's good. Like, he is a very, like, if you pack this card, obviously you're going to use him. You know, you're not going to put him to the side. So Vinicius Jr., if you pack him, I'm pretty sure you guys will be happy. He has a 4x4 ball roll, very OP. I feel like everybody in that guaranteed drop, the 91 rated cards, everybody is good besides Rice and Isak. I feel like Rice and Isak are the ones I wouldn't want to get, in my opinion. But everybody else, I'd be pretty happy if I were to pack them. And yeah, boys, that is going to be the video. The next video will be coming on Friday, boys. I will be giving my live reaction to me seeing the season pass, testing the gameplay, and I'm going to be doing a huge pack opening for you guys. I'm going to put that all in one video, so keep an eye out for that, boys. And I hope you guys have a good one and are enjoying the update, boys. Peace.